Hey guys, I'm Kevin Shaw, Editor-in-Chief of Mopar Connection Magazine, and today is day 0 of the Hot Rod Power Tour 2026. It has been a mad thrash to get Marsha ready. For you guys who have been subscribed to the YouTube channel or to, of course, the magazine itself, you've seen the highs and lows of getting this 1970 Plymouth Fury III convertible back from being a pretty clapped out barn find into what we hope to be a very reliable, super enjoyable convertible cruiser. Admittedly, Marsha's had a bit of an attitude problem, and Jim Hannon and Daryl Smith and everyone that we've had come aboard and help out with this car can all attest that almost everything that we've had to do on this car has required 2 or 3 attempts. And it's just a matter of finding the right way to get this car to behave the way we're looking for and to make the modifications that we were looking to do and ultimately make the car our own. Admittedly, there wasn't a whole lot here that we wanted to restore per the factory. It was just a 318 with a 3-speed automatic and with a pretty lazy single peel rear end, and we were just not going to be satisfied with that. So we had built a pretty stout 440 making 505 horsepower, 565 pound-feet of torque, took it up to the dyno at Tommy's Auto and Machine, really had a great rip on that, and to be honest, over the last year and a half had racked up over 2,000 miles on that engine. Yet, almost inexplicably, we had a detonation that kicked out the top of the number 5 piston and wiped out our motor. In a mad dash over the next 2 days, we were able to procure a completely assembled, ready to run 440 from a good friend of ours, did a little bit of a quick cleanup, got it in the car, and began the troubleshooting process from then on out. Much to my chagrin, I would love to have racked up a lot more miles than we have on the new engine. We're only looking at about 350 to 400 miles of driving. That might sound like a lot to you, but for me, that's simply not enough. I would want over 1,000 miles of driving to really feel confident in what we've got. Over the last 3 weeks, we've been chasing a few little gremlins. We had some fueling issues even pop up yesterday, and we just had to get all the wrinkles ironed out so that we were satisfied that we would have a safe, easygoing, uneventful power tour. In an event like this, the word uneventful is my favorite word. I'm not afraid to admit that a couple times yesterday, I was really starting to think, hey, maybe I should pull out the charger and we just take the charger out for another run again. It's already proven itself 3 times over. But thankfully, we were able to have a couple friends over yesterday while they were working on their car. We were able to troubleshoot some of the little fuel issues that we had with Marsha, and we're feeling really strong that there's pretty much nothing left on the table. I know I'm putting that out in the universe, but to be fair, we're actually really happy with the car. Everything works on it, nothing is acting up, and if there is anything that we need to tweak or adjust, we've got all the tools necessary to do so, whether at the venue or in the parking lot of the hotel that night. So what do we got cooking this morning? Well, for the last few months, through the Mopar event calendar, we've been really trying to ramp up some excitement to get a group of folks who are coming up through the Nashville area to meet up so that we could all drive together. A lot of folks are driving with 410 gears and some shorter tire, and they really don't want to be at highway speeds tacking out their engines all the way up to Joliet, Illinois. I don't blame them either. So what we chose to do was we're going to meet up at the Cracker Barrel parking lot in Franklin, Kentucky. We're going to gather up as many folks as we can, and once we drive up to Bowling Green, we're going to cut inside and take an interior corridor almost directly due north up through Kentucky and into Illinois that will take us basically into the back door of the Route 66 Raceway. This country highway corridor really is not a high-speed run. It's actually more like a 60-65 mile an hour speed, and I think that's going to be great for everyone involved. And we're just not going to be wringing these cars out, especially because we got some really high temperatures ahead of us, and frankly we've been seeing a lot of attrition, and it's only just the day before Power Tour, so we're really trying to play it cool this week. Like I said before, we had a couple friends of ours come up from Louisiana. Chad had been with us previously in the 2024 Power Tour, and he brought along his buddy Bobby, and they're driving, believe it or not, an old, they call it a hoopty, but it's a retired police car, Crown Victoria. They did a little bit of a service yesterday here at the house, and they're going to be enjoying air conditioning and all the amenities of the police car. We are choosing to run with the top down and just enjoy being a convertible. If it does get too hot, we'll put the top up, even roll the windows up and turn that vintage air on and enjoy some air conditioning as well. Again, this is really a first for me, and having such an amenity equipped car. The only thing that really is what I would say basic is the manual drum brakes at all four corners. Lastly, I'm excited to announce that this year, kind of in a tradition that I've had in the last couple of years, is I'm bringing another family member with me. Back in 2022, I invited my older brother and his youngest son out, and we made an attempt in the Charger. Unfortunately, it didn't go very well on our first day. But in 2024, I was able to have my father with me before he passed away. And last year, I was able to have my oldest daughter with me, Morgan, before she turned 16. And now she wants to be on her own and have her own summer. So I don't blame her. I just think she needs to get a summer job. But this year, I'm bringing my 12-year-old daughter, Natalie, with me, who some of you might have met at the Holly Mo Party last year as she worked the booth. I'm always excited to share these experiences with my kids. I really want them to enjoy having an adventure. They don't necessarily need to be into old cars like Dad, but I want them to experience things that are unique to growing up around someone who loves going on big cruises, working on old cars, and really enjoying the fruits of their labor, especially after all the hard work that we've poured into this 1970 Plymouth. And I guess as one more thing, it's really exciting for the Hot Rod Power Tour and so many other event coordinators to be celebrating 100 years of Route 66. Route 66 was almost outdated within half of its lifespan by the advent of the interstate system, but Route 66 still remains America's mother road and really a portion of our nostalgia and our culture as it is tied with American automobiles. So being able to journey a large portion of Route 66 this year on Power Tour is something very unique and very special to us. To add a little bit more flavor to our trip this week, we've paired up with Ryan Brutt, the auto archaeologist, and his Mo Powered Tour. And the Mo Powered Tour is a group of like-minded Mopar enthusiasts who are choosing to do the Power Tour a little bit different. We have a different schedule, although we do end up at every venue every day, primarily so we can get our tags punched and see some of the vendors and check out, of course, a lot of the cars. But we also throw in a few more stops, a few cool places to eat, and just a little bit more of a leisurely route. We're not spending 4 or 5 hours at the venue, more like an hour or two. And then we split off and go on our merry way. This is something I've seen Ryan do over the last few years, and frankly I've gotten a little jealous and figured I need to quit being a control freak and play the role of the tourist and just sit back and let someone take control for once. And that's the plan that I've got for myself this year with Marsha and my daughter Natalie. So again, I'm very excited to be on another Hot Rod Power Tour in a car that we built with our own hands. We're very excited to have you guys watching along, and we want to make sure that you guys enjoy this video. And if you did like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, maybe leave a comment, and if you could, share it with your friends on social media. It'll really help get the word out. We thank you for watching Mopar Connection Magazine, and we hope you enjoy our coverage of the 2026 Hot Rod Power Tour. We made it up to Cracker Barrel here in Franklin, Kentucky. Met up with about 4 other cars. We wanted to get a guy in a purple Challenger to hang out with us. He had a beautiful convertible 70 RT Challenger, but he wanted to get going early. I really don't blame him. And he wasn't really worried about taking I-65. Again, we're going to take 165, which is a little bit of an interior corridor, and that's going to be more of a country road. And we just want to take it a little easy. So it's around 8:10. We're probably going to hang out a little bit more, and then we're going to get on the road because honestly, you figure an hour with added fuel stops and people needing to stop. We want to get there around 3:30, 4, maybe 4 o'clock at the latest. So we probably want to get going. But this was our primary stop before getting going and getting on the road. Okay, we're only about 37 minutes away, or excuse me, 47 minutes away, 37 miles away from the venue, from Route 66 and early check-in. Unfortunately, we came into a lot of rain and it slowed us down quite a bit. We're on some side roads, on some country roads, and just taking it easy. Thankfully, I think we're out of the worst of it. But I will tell you this, Marsha is certainly not weatherproof. We had quite a few leaks. Oh, stop sign. Stop sign. Come to a complete stop. All right, here we go. Good. All right. Thankfully, the vintage air has defrost, so we're not fogging up the windows, and we're just taking it nice and easy in the last probably 45 minutes of our drive. So we should be good. But thankfully, this whole drive up, and it's been a long, long day, has been gratefully uneventful. So we're in good shape. So from there, we are just going to take Highway 57 all the way west, and that should take us where we need to go. All right, we pulled in. We're at Chicagoland Raceway for early registration. Marsha made it. No surprises, no real big problems, so very happy about that. It doesn't like idling around a parking lot for 20 minutes, but I think it vapor locked a little bit, so we're gonna have to chase that. But other than a few little sprinkles coming through the top, coming through the weather stripping, just misaligned windows, really, that's it. Car's not necessarily waterproof, or at least weatherproof, but hey, we did great. Very, very happy. Just a little sunburned, really tired of being in the car, so we're gonna go stand in line now. Let me turn around, let me show you. So we made it. We're gonna walk you through the parking lot real quickly and get in line. Clean little 68 Dart. Big old caddy. Here's a C-ring.
Get all the way up here from St. Louis on less than a half a tank of gas. Oh wow! 70 miles an hour.
Slip under. Good looking. All right. All right, all right. The weather did not keep anyone away, that is for sure. In fact, it looks like more cars are coming in from when we pulled in. The curse abides. Gilligan 70. Hold on, we gotta hit the crosswalk. Safari bus. Alright, let's see.
I agree.
Woo!
Y'all cross.
Look at this line. Holy cow.
Oh, there's Mopar guys.
Oh no!
No. Oh, go sit down. I'll see you in a little bit. Nah, I'm ready to go. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, the rainstorm that we drove through
And go back to the car.
caught up with us.
And go back to the truck.
Oh well. Power tour.
Yeah.
This is power tour, dude. You gotta find something.
Oh yeah, it's just about like this area.
is a little disheartening. She's got all of our paperwork underneath that hat. We'll see if any of it's dry. That'll be fun. Okay, that's pretty much the end of day one. Unfortunately, we ended up tapping out for early registration. It was pouring rain and we were getting really cold, and quite frankly, getting sick waiting in line for another 2 hours was not worth it. So we're gonna wake up bright and early tomorrow morning. We're just gonna get in line for registration. We're just get in with the rest of the masses and cross our fingers that it goes quickly. And that will be when we get our long hauler passes and our long hauler bags, you know, our goodie bags. But for right now, we're here, we're parked, we're at the hotel. We have gotten dinner. We went by a Walmart, got a couple things. So, hey, you know what? All in all, really successful day. Really grateful to all the guys who came out, for Chad and Bobby, for Sam and his wife. I forget our other friend in the Mustang and his wife and daughter who came out. Really great group. I mean, it was a small group of just 5 of us, but we didn't leave anyone behind. Everyone got gas and was able to keep pace, and weirdly enough, they let me lead, which was crazy. So they let Marsha just take the lead on this whole thing, and we had a great run. Besides the rain, of course, the rain kind of messed things up. But other than that, Marsha was more or less flawless. We did have to tighten up the collector on the passenger side, just a little bit of a tick, and the driver's windshield wiper blade popped out, and I had to readjust that and get that hooked up. But other than that, Marsha did great. Really happy with the results of that. So we're really looking forward to another fantastic power tour. Tomorrow will be light lifting. I don't really plan on doing a lot of driving. Really don't plan on going anywhere other than the venue. And then of course dinner with the guys at the Mopar tour. So I'm going to check in with Ryan Brutt, make sure that everything is good for tomorrow, make sure that I haven't forgotten anything. And other than that, we're just going to crash out for this Sunday night, and we'll start Power Tour officially tomorrow. It's a wet Monday morning, just a little bit before 6 a.m. Got a later start than I wanted, but that's okay. We'll probably get out of here a little after 6. Kids getting ready, taking a long-deserved shower. Not a lot of shenanigans in our parking lot, to be honest. I appreciated the sleep, so that's maybe that's a sign of me being an old man. But for what it's worth, I think we did okay. Parking lot didn't really change much. We'll see how sealed up Marsha was over the night. Yikes. I think it's going to have a lot of rain this week, and I am not really excited for that. Oh boy. But hey, you know, we'll do our best. You know, we still got to register, got to have everything. So we're just trying to get out the door as quick as we can. Once we do, we'll get in line. They don't even open up till 9 o'clock. So I'm really getting, you know, ahead of myself. But I think if we knock this out, the rest of the week will be a little easier, especially because we're following the Mopar tour. Talked to Ryan last night. Ryan didn't have anything really planned for today, primarily because of the registration stuff and the rain and the weather and all that kind of jazz. So he said, I really don't have much planned except for dinner, and that will be day one. So let's start packing up the car and making our way out back to Chicagoland to register, and then we'd go across the street to Route 66.
they've let us in. We are in the long line to get into parking just for registration. So we'll just find a spot, get in line, pray that it doesn't rain on us while we wait to register. We had to put the top up because while we were waiting, we got more rain. So it's a little bit of a crapshoot right now. But thankfully, Marsha is idling wonderfully, even with the air on, fan blowing. So we got some air circulation. We're pretty happy with the vintage air. It really has made a difference. So here's hoping we can get in and out of there pretty quick. We're just idling along. Thankfully, she's not getting hot. She's been pretty well behaved.
Hurry up, I was expecting a big cruise. It poured down and nobody was cruising on the strip, so I was just about to go.
Have your QR code ready. QR code out and ready.
JB tickets one.
QR code yesterday.
Everybody's over here.
Okay, we're all registered. We're in. We got to get our window sticker on the car, put the door placard on. Then we're going to head over to long haul parking and go in, check it out, see the guys at QA1, see a couple other guys. We don't know if the shocks for the Fury are at QA1's truck or not, but we'll run into the guys there and see what they say. But besides all the hoops this morning, everything actually went really quickly. So that was great. Now we just got to head out and see what we can do. Well, things happened pretty quickly. We got in, it's around 9:10. We're just gonna walk into the main venue, see who's here, check out a few cars.
135,000. Miles on its third engine. Who knew we were staying at the Stanwick Hotel? That's a deep cut. Ghostbusters reference. Pennsylvania. Oh, they got packs and everything. Holy cow. Yeah. He's got proton packs and everything. Very cool.
Oh, the packs?
Yeah.
We really want to be a Swap Ranger anyway. So, having a Swap Ranger on power for it.
You want to see him?
See him?
Yeah, check it out. They got, I just saw the rack in the back. I was like, oh, he's got packs. Yeah, dude. Get out of here.
Oddly enough, aside from the car itself, the most expensive thing are these.
Is the rack?
No, just the slides.
Oh, the slides. No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's fun. True to form, it is the end of day one, and it's pouring rain again. So no more burnouts, no real big car show going on. We'll walk around in the rain a little bit, just show you what's in the parking lot here at the Wingate, but it's pretty quiet considering we got pouring rain. But we do have Marsha buttoned up. It's been a lot of rain for this convertible, so that kind of sucks, but it is what it is, right? Hell of a cowl on that Malibu. I think we showed you the New Yorker before. C2, good looking.
Hey, the heavy stuff's not coming down until later.
Yeah. Teardrop hood on that Fairlane, or Galaxy, excuse me. Still a lot of first-gen Camaros. And a clean little A-body. And just pouring rain. Here's the Ecto. Let's go see the guys there. Those buggy whip antennas. My goodness. Got himself a good crowd. We'll go walk the other lot. Still a lot of Tri-5s. Not seen so many later cars. Last year and the year before was a lot of Hellcats. See a lot of Mustangs, that's fine. To be expected. Not a lot of late model Mopars, of course, as I say that, we got an RT right there. lot of trucks. I've seen a lot of convertibles. There's that Formula 70 Formula. Impalas, a couple bigger cars. That's what I'd hoped. You know, with the Fury, I was really hoping we'd see more guys embrace C-bodies, and we've seen a lot of C-bodies today, so that's good. Ryan Brutt was saying he saw almost a dozen C-bodies today, so that's encouraging. Well, I think that does it for tonight. I'm ready to turn in. I'm ready for a day without rain. I'm ready just to cruise the tour. So I think that concludes today. See you in the morning. Couple early entries for Mopowered. Here we are. Big Apple Cafe. Look at this. That is something else. Wow. Hong Kong Beijing Rally. This guy's been everywhere. Alright, we're all done with breakfast. Roy and Rob are here in the Roadrunner. Everyone's still full from dinner last night, so I don't know why we came for breakfast. We didn't eat breakfast. You should have seen the French toast she got. It was no joke, 2.5 inches to 3 inches thick. I'm like, that's 4 slices of bread in one slice. And she had, like, they gave her 4 slices. It's crazy. All right, we got a Superbird. We got Chad's police car. We got the Beater Challenger. What a cool D400. Look at this. Man. This wagon's doing the work. Here's Chad recording me, and I'm recording Chad. Oh, we got a custom Stealth, and here's Bobby and Kate. Good looking Challenger. She found some Starbucks. She got her Starbucks. 3rd gen Hemi Cuda. All murdered out. Murder out. Limo tint all the way around. Holy cow. Blacked out trim, blacked out bumpers, smoked out taillights. Yeah, that is a twin turbo all-wheel drive. Get out of here. You don't see these. I was looking up these Stealth RTs. These are, I mean, this guy's a little custom, but man, all right. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I'm skipping classes.
All right.
I'm just making it past the coaches off.
Well, Big Apple did not disappoint. It was delicious. Viper truck. Gotta love the Viper trucks. A lot of hurry up and wait. Man, I thought we were running late. I had to stop and get gas. That's Marsha, she needs gas. But we're good to go. I think we're just waiting on Ryan to finish his breakfast. Then we'll head on the tour.
So right now we're just going to go, we're actually going to make a right. It says to make a right out of here, then in the next block make a right. And we're going to go right to the route. So that's about 10-15 minutes when it says on Google. And then as the instructions go, I mean, we're just going to follow Route 66. We are going to pass in Wilmington, the Gemini Giant. If you guys want to stop, by all means. I have posted my GPS tracking.
We just started the first day of travel for the Mopar Tour with Ryan Price. I'd say about a dozen cars. It's pretty cool. I can't believe he is going as fast as he is while trying to lead a group. We got a Viper truck behind us, a few other guys. Hey, good, he stopped for a yellow. That's the responsible thing to do when you have a group. Okay, well, we're gonna take you along. It should be fun.
Okay, we are still in Wilmington. Been here for at least an hour. I have been pushing Marsha just because fuel mileage and saving the starter, starting the car on and off, and that's a quick way to kill your starter. So we're probably going to abandon the original the route, the official route, and Ryan knows a way to get to the venue. And we're just gonna split because this is, I mean, here, let me show you. It's one lane. They've got traffic trying to direct, but it's construction up there. It's one lane. It is just a no-go. So we are going to, once we get through this traffic light and the one lane with the cops, we're gonna try to just get out of this mess. This mess. It's just bad. And wave through. Oh boy, there's downtown. And everyone gets stuck here. Pontiac, Illinois. This is the mural capital of Illinois, apparently. Did not know that was such a thing. But it's actually kind of hopping. There's a whole bunch of people here. We're gonna walk around, let the cars cool. Try to cool off ourselves. We'll see some Pontiac. first time ever hearing about a Wally's. It is it does smell like a movie theater. That is wild. Yeah, all the popcorn and food and barbecue and sandwiches and holy cow. Yeah, Italian beef sandwiches. There you go. I might be having lunch. I wasn't thinking about it. Oh, wait a minute. We got jerky. What are our jerky options here? Honey jalapeno, that's a little too hot for me. Korean barbecue, I will be trying. I love Korean barbecue. So, kind of hard to record inside of Wally's while you're running around looking at everything. Got ourselves a giant pineapple soda, and we're gonna try out their jerky, but I'm gonna top off the tank because it still needs a little bit more feathering, and we'll be good. But yeah, this is a knockoff of a Buc-ee's. It's pretty funny, so pretty cool. Marsha's getting a touch warm, and so we're driving with the hood open for these last few minutes getting into the venue. We kind of did some naughty things and drove past a lot of people in the wrong lanes and tried to get in here as fast as we could, but we're just trying to get this car parked and the hood open and just able to relax. So here we go. It's been an adventure today. Lots of traffic. All right, we made it, and the car is boiling hot. So we're just gonna go get punched, find a bathroom, say hi to a couple guys. I don't even know if I'm gonna walk the cars. It is rough right now. Oh look, here's the line to punch your card. All right. Kill it. Good. All right. Trade you. Not to be outdone, The Rantoul stop has some pretty gnarly weather coming in. We got about 20 minutes before it completely dumps on us. I was hoping we could, you know, walk around and see some cars, but it's looking like we're gonna be swimming soon. So that's fun.
Again.
Yeah, again. Hey, at least the car will cool off, right? You know, as we start blowing all sorts of rainwater up into the engine compartment, it should cool off pretty rapidly. So that's a plus. Count your blessings there. HP Tuner's got a cool Challenger.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's too bad.
Pretty clean swap. We try to get out of here too. We got a major storm coming, and you can't get out. No, we'll walk this row. I mean, it's not like we're going anywhere. This Supra. Wow. I'll just run the battery out. Those torque thrusts look good on that Camaro. I like those wheels. I always have. Problem is they're heavy. Look at the field. Oh, this judge is driving through the mud right now. Ah, poor guy. I mean, good for him for driving it. We're getting out of here. We're gonna close up the hood, put the roof on. We'll keep the windows down just because it's 100 degrees out. It's not, it's like 90. But we know it's gonna pour rain any minute now. We literally showed up, punched our cards, used the porta potty, said hi to Ryan, and now we're turning back around. Wow. Well, that's a heck of a day too. We got real close to overheating, and I'm really surprised by that. I thought the Evans would, the aluminum water pump and the Evans coolant, I thought would really do the trick. All right, well, let's get in the car. We'll get out of here. Here's our Roadrunner friend. Another convertible. Not even Roadrunner, it's a satellite. All right, Marsha. We'll just put your top up for now. We are quite literally in a rainstorm, which is fine. Weather's weather. And my stupid leaky convertible that leaks everywhere because the top was shoddily done. And there are hundreds, thousands of cars waiting to get out. Long haulers were able to park on concrete and tarmac. That was nice. But for every other participant, they were out in the grass field. And I'm gonna stop this, I'm gonna flip the camera around. You have to see, no one is moving. These cars have been here for the last 10 minutes. Nothing is moving. It is completely stopped. We've got a line of cars trying to come in from the field here. We've got, these guys are trying to come in from the field as well as long hauler. I am also long hauler. And these guys are over here all trying to get out. No one can get out of here. and we've got just a hell of a rainstorm coming. Oh, big dog. What's up, big dog? Oh, all right. I thought for sure he was going to light him up. Don't light him up with a German Shepherd in there. That's mean. Oh, goodness. Okay, so. Some crazy purple. Look at the meat on you. Holy crow. That dude's a monster. Wow. I mean, this guy's a mini tub too, but holy crap. That is Mopar right there. He's got late model tags on it, so I'm wanting to say it's a late model Hemi, but I don't know. No? Oh, she's doing tricks. She's doing tricks. Oh, sweetheart. Good morning. It is the day of it's Wednesday, technically day 3 of the Hot Rod Power Tour. We are loading up Marsha. It's a little bit before 6 a.m. We're meeting up with Roy Benson in his Roadrunner, his 360 Roadrunner, with his buddy Rob. They've come down from New York. You guys might remember Roy from last year when we had to take that Roadrunner to Mosier Engineering and get a whole new 8 3/4 built for it. That's a great video. We're gonna put the link up in the corner. You guys definitely need to watch that video if you haven't seen it. It was quite the adventure. Well, today we are choosing to do something totally different. We're gonna abandon the Mopar tour. We're gonna abandon the route. We're gonna jump on the highway. We're gonna drive about 3 hours out to a junkyard that Ryan Brutt first introduced us to and meet with the owners. They have an amazing car collection. Roy needs to pick up a couple things. I'm thinking this car needs a clutch fan. I'm thinking the mechanical fan ain't cutting it. So a 7-blade clutch fan is probably gonna be in Marsha's future if we can find what we need. But from the junkyard, we're gonna skedaddle backwards. We're actually overshooting the St. Louis stop. We're gonna be backtracking and going to the venue, getting our card stamped, and hopefully seeing some cars and having some good weather. I know it's been kind of dour the last few days. It's been a little not so much fun. We're choosing to have fun. We're gonna get out of the traffic. We're gonna get out of the hubbub. We're gonna see some different countryside. We're gonna see some really cool things. And frankly, we're gonna make the Power Tour ours. So this is how Roy and I are gonna do it. This is gonna be something kind of fun. And then we've got something really cool planned for later this week and a little bit of a surprise for Natalie. So that'll be fun. And we're just gonna have a blast. We are choosing to go the path less traveled, and we are choosing to do some different stuff. We're gonna see some different cars and just make it our own. I think that's the plan. So I think today is the beginning of a whole new half of the Hot Rod Power Tour. All right, we are cruising southwest on 57, Highway 57, and got the windows up, the top on, the AC blowing, the radio playing. Can't play it right now because I can't afford to license the music, but we're hanging behind Roy and his Roadrunner, and we're on our way to the junkyard. Go get some bits and pieces for the Roadrunner and to find a clutch fan for us. Amazingly comfortable. Roy wanted to go 80. This borrowed engine is not terribly happy at 3,000 RPM, so it's not that it's unhappy, I just don't like working it that hard. So we're just gonna cruise at low 70s, and we'll get there with plenty of time. But right now it's just a beautiful cruise through God's country. It's absolutely beautiful out here, and just in time for sunrise. We have been cruising this whole time with the top up, windows up, AC going. Don't get me wrong, our mileage is garbage, but I think we're doing about 9 miles a gallon. But it has been nice and comfortable. It is well into the 80s outside. But you wouldn't know it inside of the Fury. Now, I think the solution to the Fury's problems can be easily resolved with two things. Number one, a clutch fan. I think the clutch fan's going to help out a lot. Number two is, oh, look at that purple Challenger in there. 70 Challenger was in that shop. Number two is, I think I need to run a return line off of that regulator. I think deadheading the fuel into the carburetor just lets that fuel just superheat on top of the engine. And having a return line will not only circulate the fuel, help stabilize the fuel because of ethanol, but that constant circulation will also help cool it off. Circulating the fuel and keeping it from deadheading
I think that's going to be the ticket. I think that's going to be what cleans up a little bit of our vapor lock, cleans up a little bit of our fuel temperature problem. We got another 7.5 miles to go before we get to the yard, so we'll take you along with it for the ride. We are definitely climbing up a gravel hill to get here. This is, it's steep and it's gravel. And poor Roy has got to be scraping his exhaust. We've got a little bit more ground clearance than he does. But holy cow. It's gotta be. Okay, that's not so bad. The previous hill was a bit more of a drop off. Oh, it's ruddy. Look at these. We got some big old drops. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, this is funny. There we go. We made it to Clay and Rosie's. Look at this place. Clay and Sons. Ram Charger. There's a Roadrunner. Chrysler 300. That's a New Yorker. Convertible. No, hard time. Convertible Monaco. Challenger. Cornet. Here's the Charger. Well, Roy, what do you think of that? What do you think of that approach into here?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. You clearance your exhaust a little bit?
We hit the headers a few times. Couple of good whacks.
Yeah. Well, this is out of sight. Look at that tin grill. 74, 75 tin grill. D100. Oh, it's got to be a power wagon. Holy cow. My goodness. '72 or '73 Challenger back there. Got another one. Wonder how far down the hill it goes. We got some A-bodies back there. I want to take a peek. Ah, gold duster. Get out of here. Quit bugging me, you bug. Get out of here. Oh, goodness. Keys are in it. Ooh. She's a little rough. Still cool though. Needs a little bit of everything, don't she? Oh goodness. Needs a little bit of everything.
Them headers are right on your leg.
Purple duster.
66 Charger. Another runner, huh?
She's a little rotted.
Yeah.
It looks like it's all there inside.
No. Rock and roll.
It's all there.
With the luggage rack. Ah.
Look at the rear ends.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's it's like a graveyard. It's kind of funny. This is just the shop. There's a whole mess of stuff that they got here. We already found a fan shroud for Roy. Found our clutch fan off a 73 C body. That should do the ticket. Got a pair of 440s here. 68 dart grill. Get out of town. Oh, another big block.
Well, I don't think we really care. It's got an aftermarket cluster in it. Like they took a rally cluster and like 3D printed a shell and put aftermarket.
Ooh, big set of headers.
He's got the knob for the wiper switch. It's just missing the clip.
Boy,
It's a
just trying to make sense of all this stuff. Just piles upon piles. My goodness.
a fan shroud too.
Oh, another small block. Oof.
And then you might need some other stuff.
Blasters.
Taking care of, I'll get prices on all this stuff too.
Go-kart. Funny. Look at all these tires. Holy cow. Pray to God they don't have a fire.
This is unbelievable.
70 Satellite. There's another one.
Unbelievable. I mean, a new tail light or...
Yeah. It goes all the way down the hill. This is a riot.
Watch the water.
Oh yeah, a little wet. Watch out. Convertible Coronet. Or no, that's convertible. 69. Roadrunner.
Okay.
Satellite.
We'll leave them here. How about that? We won't take any with us.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Watch your footing. Glad you're wearing shoes, kid. Another duster. I always like the roof line of the dusters. Ooh, here we are. Nice and cool. 68 Dart. Oh my goodness. Keeps going.
Wow.
68 Coronet. There you go. Hey, look at that wagon. Paneled wagon. Holy cow. Oh yeah. Just being all parts in between all the trees on the side of a hill just makes me think of an old graveyard. Oh no, sweetheart. It's a 69 convertible 300. Yikes. Yeah, this is...
I wonder how many snakes are hiding in here.
That's good. That's a fair question. I want one of these, but it's impossible to build them. There's just no parts, there's no metal, there's just nothing. All white interior. White top. Oh, too bad it was green. There's, I'll paint it whatever I want. But still,
Dodge had, well, Chrysler, all of Mopar had an affinity for like spinach green, army green. There were some real pretty greens, don't get me wrong, they had some really pretty greens, but so much stuff was just army Jeep green. It's kind of a drag. God. See, these guys are all cut up. They're all, that New Yorker's pretty straight, but I think this is the sacrifice yard. I think this is not the, hey, here's a clean roller, make me an offer. I think those cars are pretty much gone. This Charger, 66 Charger. Ooh, it's a little muddy. Watch out. Handful of 4-doors. Where'd our boys go? Oh, it's another 300. I want to see it. I want to see it. It's a 2-door. The body and the grill is actually really straight. It's not rusted out at all. At least from what I can tell initially. Okay, it was kind of a cream. Dash pad's gone. Dashboard's not cut up. Just moldy central. Oh, I can't. Okay. Nothing in here. Total blank canvas. I like it. Oh, I like it. I like it. I shouldn't, but I really do. I really like it. Cole was saying they have close to 900 cars here. It is, they've effectively lost count, but the whole hillside goes all the way down. I need to change the battery in this camera. We are running out of battery. This is bananas. I also really want that 300. Not that I want a cream on white 300, but a 300 hardtop that's just a solid roller. I wonder what he'd want for it. It's a C-body, dude. Nobody wants C-body stuff. I should be able to get it for a song, right? Think? Ugh. Am I talking myself into this car? Nope. Hey, I will sell Marsha next week to do that car. Get out of Marsha and get into a 300 and put the Charger motor in it. Put a stick shift in it. Oh, autocross a 300. Big tire all the way around it. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Look at this poor guy. You remember Zombie? That's what the back of Zombie was. It's a 70 Coronet. Poor thing. It's a Mopar pick your part. There's some odd cars here. Just some weirdos.
Really neat stuff. Oh. Hey, the old Road Runner logo reverse bleached onto the hood. Funny. What a riot. Alright, let's go for a hike.
Yeah, that'll work. While you're walking by, and on that grill, do you want the headlight bezels with it?
Working a deal.
Okay.
I'll try this side of it. Oh, there's a Fury. There's a couple. That's a 4-door.
Okay.
And that's a 71.
Yeah, we can always put the grill back too. We'll hang it up in the shed.
Yeah, 70 4-door. 71, two 71s.
All right.
Okay. Now, I wonder if the rear Valent or the Dutchman panel. Well, this is another vinyl top car, so it's gonna be Swiss cheese.
Yeah, I don't know what else would you say in the J300.
Well, I would think that I would say that.
Newport.
Oh yeah, Newport.
Newport or New Yorker would be the
Yeah,
same. But I honestly don't know that we have any other 2-doors out here.
I think the 4-door would be the same too.
Possibly. A lot of times the 4-door ones are different.
Well, the rear glass won't be as sloped too. That's yeah.
So a lot of times, yeah, the curvature might be different on it.
Holy cow! Thank you, sir.
This belonged to Clay Senior's dad.
Wow.
We got plenty.
Old guys are falling apart.
Well, this time.
A Chrysler 66.
Thanks, man.
Wow. I've never seen one in flesh. What a trip. The wood spoke wheels.
Yep, she runs and drives too. We actually just rebuilt the engine in it.
Get out of here.
In fact, there's a car show coming
Look at the wood grain. Wow.
Car show coming up in the Civic up here
Yeah.
on the 27th. He's going to take this car up there. It'll be the first time he's had it up there since they had their first car show back in the I think, late 80s, early 90s.
My goodness.
Fast 2.0 fuel injection. It's got a rack and pinion front end, coilovers.
Oh gosh.
68 Barracuda seats.
Okay. Okay, wait a minute.
Now this one's cool, isn't it?
Look at the paintwork on this guy.
Oh yeah, it's
Look at the snake skin.
She's a perfect day 2 car. It looks like
It's an original 446 car.
Well, no, it's not.
No, I just had the tags. Okay, sorry.
318 car.
It was a 318. Okay, well then.
Otherwise, we would. If it was
Have at it.
Yeah, if it was a real 6-pack car, it wouldn't have got cut up like that.
Yeah. Look at the Jeep. That sound.
And being a 73, it wouldn't have had an option.
That's true. That is very
So
true.
we figured it was the perfect car to put in a 440 and drop a blower on top of it.
You don't feel bad.
It was matching engine and transmission, but she was tired.
Convertible sound.
4-speed, 68 Charger.
Wow.
Ordered with power windows and tinted glass, but no air conditioning.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a weirdly optional.
That is. Please tell me that's not a real Thunderbolt. No, that's a Galaxy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, this belongs to a friend of Clay's that passed away a couple years ago.
Okay.
They used to race it side by side. And then his son Clayton, this was his high school car.
Shaker Cuda.
It's got a
Hemi car. Holy crow.
Really? That's awesome.
Those are both real Hemi Cudas.
Both of these are Hemi cars.
You won the Ryan Brute Heck Award 2022.
And I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, but I think this one might actually be up for sale. It belongs to a friend of theirs.
All right, well.
I'm
Hope,
sure he's gonna be
hope you're a millionaire.
There's engines, transmissions.
Is that a real A12 car?
No.
Oh.
It's a Coronet That's got I think a 512 stroker in it.
Okay.
That will run low 10s on the street.
This is literally my dream car.
Oh yeah.
It is not a real. I've been telling Ryan. I said all I want is a Coronet hardtop, 2-door hardtop. I don't want a real numbers car.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a straight 6 car. I don't care if it's a 318.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a 440 in it. I won't feel bad about it. I don't care about numbers. I care about making just a fun looking clone that I won't feel bad abusing.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be too hard with them because they build a ton of those with 318s.
Oh yeah, I just got to find one.
Yeah, that's the thing.
God.
That's one of the reasons I've always been more of a truck guy.
Right.
Easy to find.
That's right.
I've always been drawn to big lifted 4-wheel drives.
That's right. You said it was a 4-speed car. Okay. Gosh.
Yep, they pretty much drive everything in here.
That is right.
That 73 Duster there, that's got a 5.7 Hemi in it with a gigantic turbo on it.
Get out of here. Well, I saw the intercooler. I was curious.
As it sits conservatively, it'd probably run high 10s.
Oh, that's stout with a 5.7.
Yeah, with the tune that they're running and the amount of boost that he's running. And that's on street tires.
What's that got in order?
It's got a 5.7 Hemi with a big turbo on it.
No, what's happening?
That's wild.
So this was a drag car forever. Clayton raced it, his buddy Brian raced it, and we decided about 7 or 8 years ago to put it back on the street. And initially we just put it together with the Hemi, and then Brian decided he wanted to build it with a turbo. And we took all the race stuff out of it, put a stock interior back in it, factory wiring harness, and we took the Durango harness that the engine came out of, and we were able to eliminate 90% of the harness. Got it down to the bare essentials.
That's Plymouth. What a ride.
Yeah, Brian did.
What a ride.
Yeah, he used to work out here before I did. He's only 2 years old.
Well, we're here at Wednesday, and we are way too hot. We just got too hot. So I wasn't gonna push it till it got hurt. So I just pulled over. We're gonna give it a half an hour, let it chill out. Maybe the line will thin out, but it's just way too hot. But hey, listen, the cars are moving. You know, they're actually getting people in. So they're actually doing a really good job today, and I think they're doing everything that's required of them. The clutch fan did the Lord's work for as long as it could. We just gotta let it chill out. We gotta let it cool off. Okay. Nobody's fault but my own. The clutch on the clutch fan went kaput. So I had to change. Ooh, pretty dark. See, I want a Duster like this. I want you to drive this. It doesn't have to be gold.
Well, I have 4 years, so.
Cool, you want to build a Duster? We'll put like a modern Hemi in it. It'll have air conditioning, powered disc brakes. It'll be a cream puff. Come on, kid, say yes. Next project car. Announce it now. Next project car for Mopar Connection. We're building a Duster with a 5.7 Hemi in it. Mom's gonna say no. That's all right. I want that Chrysler 300 that we saw out in the field. You want a Chrysler 300? Just as big as Marsha, but a hardtop?
More than I am.
Oh, it'll be great. It'll be so much fun. Well, all right, we're gonna go get our lanyards punched. We'll get Rob and Roy's lanyards punched. Oh, cool, they got autocross going and drag racing. See, they got lots of stuff going on. All right, we'll walk you through. God bless the people who rent U-Hauls and trailers just to finish the power tour. My heart goes out to these guys. It just hurts. A little Valiant gave up at Biscayne, let go. Got a GTO here. I think he's okay. Oh, Firebird. Poor guy. we just ate our body weight in food, which was a nice way to end the day. But there is a lot of people in these 3 hotel parking lots. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be a rowdy night. Oh, there's 2 more hotels over there. Well, so there's 5 hotels in this complex. But let's turn around, let's show you the cackle. Holy crow. All right, we're gonna show you this. Yeah, you gotta see some of these. Oh, they're doing laps, all right. Let's walk off dinner. Just for a second. I don't think I can. Oh, here, let's cut across because I want to see this CUDA. This guy's coming around. Well, that Camaro sounds freaking brutal. This blown CUDA. My goodness. Over there. Oh, we got burnouts here. This is the burnout area. Yeah. They're all lined up, ready to roll. My goodness. Look at all these folks waiting for people to do burnouts. Oh my goodness. It's an absolute block party, yeah. That's crazy. Oh, we got something. Here we go. This guy come by. Look at the cow hood on this. Really? Custom interior. That's pretty funny. Natalie. Here is something I have not seen yet. Really clean SST 4-speed. I mean, this was a getter. This really was a optioned out Rebel. That is cool. You just don't see this. White interior, white top, 4-speed, big block 401. guy's loaded. What a neat car. What a neat car. Yeah. Rambler Rebel SST. That's cool. Yeah. You just don't see them. Here's that wild CUDA. God, totally back half 4-link. Monster. Oh, get out of here. Injection is nice. I'd rather be blown. Gosh. What an absolute beast. Total monster. God, look at this. I think it's a 70, this Cadillac. Yeah, airbag. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. Should have had those white line spare tires in the back. I put them on to a burnout in Marsha. Funny. But we got to make it home with the tires we got. That's oh, this is the same kind of car that Ryan has, but it got in a car wreck and the guy turned it into a GTO. Yeah. He faked it. So he made the taillights and yeah. Totally custom. Yeah, totally custom. Funny. Whoa. Don't tell me that's real. Don't tell me that's real. That's the real deal on this side. This is a hairy car. I see a lot of 454s. Look at all the people lined up. For doing burnouts. I don't know if that Suburban can spin them. Lots of little kids. I'm actually surprised. Oh, uh-oh, he's airbagged. He's gonna drag it. He's gonna drag the back bumper. Good morning. It is Thursday morning, and it is a wet Thursday morning. It had poured very early in the morning and just hosed everybody down. So, got some wet road conditions, and we're just going to get packed up. And just so you know, it's about 5:30, 5:40 in the morning. That is early. I'm not gonna lie. We are doing something very different today. The same thing I did last year with a twist. Last year I had my daughter Morgan with me, and when I took her to a water park that was attached to our hotel after we did the venue. This year, because of distances and what I had planned and what I wanted to do, and I've got a slightly younger 12-year-old daughter with me. I said, hey, how far is Branson, Missouri from Springfield? It's less than an hour. Well, heck, why don't we cannonball out to the event? We're going to get there bright and early. We're going to check in. We're going to punch our cards, say hello to a couple friends, jump back in the car and skedaddle over to Branson. Well, why Branson? Well, there's a couple touristy things to do. Number one, she really wanted to see the aquarium. Happy to do it. Number two, they've got that butterfly exhibit, that butterfly atrium that you go in and they land on you and stuff. If we can make that, we'll do that too. And thirdly, weirdly enough, it's only about 35, 40 minutes from our hotel. So we go from Springfield south to Branson, goof off in Branson for a few hours, and head back up less distance than we went down. I say it's a win. She gets to have fun. It's a day off the trail. It's something different. We shake it up a little bit, and we get out of the bumper to bumper traffic. I mean, we avoided all that yesterday besides checking in and out of the venue. Also, yesterday, today, and tomorrow are marking a pretty significant heat wave hitting the southeast. We're not in the southeast. We are technically in the Midwest, but it's still going to be 94 degrees today, and they're saying upwards of 20 to 25 mile an hour winds. So, that being said, maybe hanging around Missouri State University, which is the fourth venue, is not a great idea. So we're going to be doing our own thing. Hopefully it's entertaining. I'm going to still record it. Driving Marsha all the way down. Having a good time. Marsha's still doing what Marsha does. And we had to put the flex fan back on. The clutch fan was a used old 50-year-old, 55-year-old clutch fan, and it gave up the ghost. I still think a clutch fan is a superior, a 7-blade clutch fan is going to be superior than our 5-blade flex fan. Call me crazy, but that's kind of my take on that. So we want air circulation going through this car as much as we can. We've got a trans cooler, we've got the AC coolers, we have all this stuff blocking the radiator, and it's just not getting the circulation it needs. It doesn't have a big barn door hood scoop like the Charger, doesn't have a fiberglass hood like the Charger, doesn't have twin Spall fans like the Charger does. So we're dealing with just the woes of old technology. So anyway, that's kind of the plan with Marsha. Oh, that and a return fuel line. We desperately need to put a return fuel line on. And we can get into that later. But that being said, this is what today's going to look like. So hopefully you guys have as much fun as we do.
The one thing about driving a convertible is you are hearing a lot of road and wind noise. And we know we got wind coming in. You can see all the treetops blowing. So it's a little bit like flying a sail. You get a little caught and pulled left and right. But right now we're just cruising west on 44, on Interstate 44. And what's wild is that Route 66 is just on our right. We haven't seen a lot, but we have seen a handful of cars that are doing the power tour. They are doing the route. They are driving 66. I think a lot of folks are trying to get to the venue early today just because of the nature of the venue. I know I've mentioned it before. They're going to Missouri State in Springfield. We've got probably a
9:45, 10 o'clock ETA to get to the venue. So that's not the earliest, but considering most folks can be taking the official route, we should be able to get in and out pretty quickly. So our group is all broken up. Chad and Bobby, they're already in Springfield. And Roy and Rob, unfortunately, they stayed at Clay and Sons last night. They changed the seal on the pump seal on the transmission. They thought maybe that was the source of his leak. That didn't do it. He's got a high pressure situation and it's pushing all sorts of fluid out of the breather hole in the pump. So that might be caused by either the pump pickup or the pickup in the pan being blocked off, or one of the coolant lines being blocked off. So they're going to check for both of those. The transmission shifts. They said it behaves just fine. It's just pushing all the fluid out. So he's been pouring quarts into the thing just to keep it wet. So we're really, really hoping that Roy and Rob have luck in troubleshooting what might have happened yesterday, because this is certainly a new development. And the hope is that they're able to troubleshoot it, resolve it, and get back on the road and meet up with us, not at the venue because we're going to be gone, but meet up with us at the hotel. We're in the same hotel tonight. We certainly want them to be able to finish the tour, and as an added bonus, they were going to come back to Nashville with us. So we're hoping they're able to work that out. I hate splitting up the group, but today was going to be special for Natalie and I, and we wanted to do something unique, and I wasn't going to let anything get in the way of that. We made it. Happy day. The happiest gas station on earth. All they need are rides. I've seen busier, but it's always busy. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Oh, good boy. Good guard dog. All right. Last stop. All right, we made it to Missouri State. It is not well marked. You're just gonna find some cars. But believe it or not, I blew past just down this road and saw them setting up a table and saw hole punches. I turned right back around. In fact, I tried to turn around in here, but it wouldn't let me. So I had to back around, pulled back in, and they got college students working all the spots. I let them know. I said, listen, there's gonna be more knuckleheads like me asking about long hauler. You gotta let them know that's the table that they're looking for. These guys are looking for this table. So I go, okay, thanks, man. So we pulled right up, punched our cards, and we're watching cars pull in. Thankfully, a bunch of guys have followed suit. They're punching in right now, so you'll be able to find it. They do have a big standee flag, but again, if you're looking for the sandwich boards, you might miss them. But the flag and the hot rod table are your sign. So I was glad I was able to be a little useful to some other hot rodders. But for Natalie and I, we're jumping back in the car. We're heading to Branson. We're 50 minutes away from the aquarium on the boardwalk and a bunch of touristy crap that sounds a lot of fun. So we're gonna get back in the car. We got a full tank of gas. We stopped at Buc-ee's. I had a scone, she had a cookie. We both have way too much soda pop. And yeah, this will be fun. These guys are gonna be sweltering today. It's gonna be like 95 degrees. The wind's blowing like crazy. We were getting whipped around like crazy. It was really windy, but it's gonna be a hot one today. And thankfully the campus has a lot of trees, has a lot of shade, but it's a lot of walking. I was talking to a pair of older gentlemen. They are not looking forward to all the walking. It's apparently a pretty big campus. Now, we did see signs for the trams. They will have some trams, so that's good. They're thinking about, their older attendees. They're thinking about the older participants, trying to make sure that they're comfortable and that they're safe. Again, really humid conditions today, really hot. We're talking Florida weather, and you Floridian guys are like, who cares? Wear flip-flops and shorts. Well, I am. But a lot of these guys are in jeans and New Balances. So anyway, good news. We found the spot. We found it early, and now we're going to run.
at the Branson Boardwalk, and we are going to the aquarium. What do you think? All right. Check out the fountain. It's like legit going. And I have to talk over Whitney Houston or I'm gonna get hit with a strike. Giant octopus. I guess we need tickets.
right, stop number 2 in Branson. Going to the Butterfly Palace. Oh, look at the expansion. That's what they're adding, huh? Holy cow. That's gonna be huge. Absolutely beautiful. Right at the pole line. All right. Fuel pressure is great. Already checked the oil. Catch can is doing its job. There's a little bit in there. Not a lot, but it's doing its job. Doing great. Power steering looks great too. But we lost part of the fan shroud. I'm pretty sure I know where it will let go. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I think I know where the part of the fan shroud went. So that will be something to do later, is replace the fan shroud. But still stays cool. All right, so we are at the hotel. We just made it back from Branson. Had a lot of fun. It was actually one of the best decisions. And just emptied the cooler out, got all the water out, gonna start putting fresh ice in it. Checked all the fluids. Oil looks beautiful. Transmission fluid looks even better. Power steering fluid's great. Like I said, we're actually missing the top of the shroud. I think that was from when we were thrashing. Ryan and I were thrashing. Ryan put his forearm on it and it cracked it, and I know it had a crack before, so I don't even blame Ryan for that. But we'll need a shroud when I get home. It's not a big deal. But hey, Marsha's been cruising. Absolutely great. Didn't get hot. I keep it on the highway though. I'm not doing the bumper to bumper stuff anymore. Maybe that's fun for people, but that is not. When you grow up in California, you get plenty of bumper to bumper. You don't want to drive your car bumper to bumper. So, antenna's tight too. Well, I can't believe it, everything works. I can't think of a thing on the car that doesn't work. It's amazing, I love it. totally analog. Again, we'll get a new clutch. I think I'll keep the fan. I'll media blast the fan, paint it up, make it look nice. Buy a new clutch. I've seen a couple people suggest clutches that are pretty good. One guy said that they might be noisy. I'll check them out. Well, maybe we'll do a shootout, something like that. And then most definitely when I get home, I'm putting a return line on that regulator. And that way it won't deadhead at the carburetor and just sit there and superheat over the top of the manifold. So, couple changes, nothing too drastic, but pretty happy with it. Now, unfortunately, Roy's transmission was not fixed. We couldn't fix Roy's transmission. The pump seal was not the magic bullet we hoped it would be. He believes there might be a crack in the torque converter. I don't know. I don't think it's that, but we'll see what it is. We'll see what it is. Unfortunately, he has had to tap out. He got a U-Haul, got a trailer, loaded up the car on the trailer, and he's heading home back to New York. So we're really sorry to see Roy have to go home. Believe it or not, Chad dipped out yesterday, and he's at Lake of the Ozarks participating in a jet ski event for the IHRA or Pro Watercross. And with that, Bobby and Kate are in the Crown Vic. I don't even know where they are, and I'm probably going to be meeting up with Ryan tonight for dinner and seeing who's left of the Mopar Tour and what the plan is for tomorrow, and whether I do their route or just go to Tulsa and kind of repeat what we did today. So that is the tentative go for right now. Good morning from an absolutely beautiful morning. It's heavenly out here. It's about 68 degrees, 69 degrees. It's a little bit before 6 a.m. Just throwing some luggage in the car. And I thought for sure we were going to wake up to torrential storms and rain and all sorts of stuff. They had thunderstorm warnings all last night during dinner. It's dry as a bone out here. It looks great. Car looks awesome. So very happy about that. Hey, don't have to mop up any water. So cheers to that. Wow, this is it. This is day 5. So really the plan is kind of easy. What we're going to be doing is obviously loading up, get some gas. We're going to meet up at the breakfast joint with the Mopar Tour. We are not eating. We are full to the brim. I don't know how anyone's... This is like a eating tour. It's a calories tour. It is crazy. So we're skipping breakfast, but we're going to meet at the meeting place, at the breakfast joint. We're going to head out. Couple guys, Rob in the Murdered Out Cuda, and Ray in his all-wheel drive turbo Stealth. They're probably going to take the freeways. They're going to take 44 all the way down and just kind of hit the major points of interest. And we're going to try to follow them. From my understanding, they're hot rodders. They, really are leadfoots. And Marsha, I don't need to go over 75. 70, 75. The car is comfortable. I'm going the speed limit. Unless I'm going to Montana where they don't have a speed limit, the car's fine. So I don't need to go that fast. So I'll try to keep up as best as I can with them. But for the most part, we're just going to take the highway, get off at the Route 66 stops that Mopar Tour is going to visit. And then we'll just go to the venue. Absolutely beautiful morning. Pretty skies. Weather is just primo. Look at Javelin. Ghost Flames. Pretty wild. Big black Chevelle. I've seen this Ram this whole show. What a monster. Very cool. All right, we're getting loaded up. Getting loaded up. This is hot rodding. Look at that Merc. That is hot rodding to a T. Anyone who argues is a fool. Wild strawberry. I love it. Very, very cool. Really like the color on this C10. Just pretty. What a pretty color. Prettiest hood I've ever seen on a muscle car. It's a 70 W30 hood. I know a Mopar guy, but 70 W30. Blown budget racing. Look at this logo. Not for hire unless you have cash. Very cool. Good looking little A-body. Wouldn't be Power Tour without some Tri-5s. It makes me sad about Roy's Roadrunner. They couldn't diagnose what the leak was from. They just chased and chased and chased. They're thinking it might be a crack in the converter, but that wouldn't be. Maybe a failed converter, but still, that would mean the transmission wouldn't be operating. So they had to bring it home. Look at the Rambler wagon. What a wild design on this guy. Cross cruising Rambler. Man. All right, Grand National. Cool. What a cool car for the time. Man. What a cool car. All right, gotta get the kid. Gotta start working. This Impala. This is why you don't mess. Because you don't know what they're playing with. I love it. Just a post notchback, total incognito. I love it. Bench seat. Yeah, it's a Bel Air, but really not a. Yeah, that's cool. Good for you for the LA tags, LSA tags. All right, we're gonna join the rest of the Mopar tour for the last leg, at least partially in some way or form. We're not eating breakfast, but we'll hang with some of the guys. This Cuda's new. So is the Charger. Here's Scott.
Morning, Kevin.
Morning, morning.
Kevin's broke out the camera.
Oh well, you know, if I don't make a video, I can't expense it.
Right. There you go.
Challenger's good looking. Good looking Charger. See, I don't know if that's T5. That looks like the burnt orange that came on the SRTs.
All right, we're only making 2 stops. Rob, we're only making 2 stops. We're gonna stop at Red Oak 2, which is that cool town with the peacocks, and the old gas station. And the guy bought the old town and moved it to his farm. It's a really neat place. It's about an hour outside of here. And then we're gonna try to get into the Blue Whale. And then that's it. I mean, this chunk of Route 66 we're on is extremely dense with cool stuff. But those are the 2 big things that I want to try to hit up. There is no reason to stay at Tulsa. You get your stuff and you can go. But we're following the route. Everything is right off the route.
fish? Yeah, there's fish. Alright. Feed us.
Put dye in it to help keep the algae down.
You
can do that.
Nah. We could have walked past the slides.
See the slides?
Yeah, you just slide right down the lake. That sounds fun. No, not terribly appealing, right? All right, we hit the big blue whale. We did it. Our Route 66 tourist trap list of must-dos is done. What do you say we go to Tulsa, check in, and be done with it? Woohoo! Actually, the drive's been pretty good, so I'm not complaining. I think the Red Oak Village was really cool. That was a lot of fun. This guy's kind of fun. I mean, for goofy roadside attractions, it's pretty dang good. Perfect wrap up of the tour. They park us out in a field that is sinking rapidly, full of mud. We were asked to be in a booth. They said, we don't care. They refused to let me by. Had a handicapped gentleman next to me requiring a scooter. He can't even walk out of the field. They don't care. It's just hilarious. So we'll get stamps and we'll get the hell out of here.
Right here, look at this guy. Here he is. Look, he's getting the gold.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Jeff.
No, thank you. Jeez, oh man. Wow. Thank you guys. Yes, sir.
Let's say a big round of applause here.
The lovely Sophia. No, seriously, come here. Don't you be shy. Enjoy this. Soak it all in. She worked hard pulling those tickets. There she is.
You want to go back to the car?
We gotta listen.
Thank you. Is this your first Hot Rod Power Tour?
Yes.
And what are you riding in? Your dad's truck. What kind of truck? That's the best answer ever. Are you having fun? Best answer ever. Thank you for coming out, Sophia.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. All right. And now here he is. We have got from American Powertrain to Motorsports and Power. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Right here. Okay. And this is just a display box.
It is. So what happens? Whoever's name we call out, you can go through our catalog, find which business kit you want, and we will ship it for free.
And Chevy, Ford, Dodge, Toyota, Lamborghini, Hyundai, Top Fuel Dragster, it doesn't matter.
Have anybody got Top Fuel Dragster out there? Anybody? Oh, thank God.
But seriously, if they don't have it, they'll make it for you. They also have
All right, kid. This is it.
I got some patients down there.
Alrighty. this is going to officially wrap up our day 5. We made it. We got in, we got stamped, we got our tags. We were very lucky to have a tremendous group with us. Great guys. Huge thanks to Ryan Brutt. Huge thanks to our friends Roy Benson, his buddy Rob. We're very sorry they had to take their car, take the Roadrunner home on the back of a trailer. Chad Sider coming up from Louisiana with his guys, Bobby and Kate. We hope Bobby and Kate made it. I think they were doing the rest of the tour, so we're hoping that they had a successful trip. Chad is off on the lake jet skiing, so good for him for finding a fun way out. But for us, Natalie and I are going to wrap this one up for now, and we're going to bomb it down to Arkansas and check in our hotel and just put our feet up, finally sleep in, and have a great day tomorrow. We want to thank all of our advertisers who were supportive and getting Project Marsha up and running over all the years. Edelbrock, Schumacher, Classic Industries, Year One with Summit Racing getting involved, and of course Coker Tire and Coker Wheels, Wheel Vintiques. Got to thank them. Got to thank Dave Chamberlain at All Classics Restorations for getting us as far as we did. Legendary Auto Interiors for stepping in when they did. ACC Carpets, thank you very much. Guys, we have such a massive list of people. This trip was absolutely made by the people at AAR, at Antique Automobile Radios, with massive thanks to Rick and the team at Vintage Air and helping us get the Vintage Air system up on Marsha running. We have enjoyed Vintage Air for every day this week. It has been fantastic. And the digital radio, the Bluetooth radio, has been a treat. We got to thank the guys at Borgeson. Borgeson Steering has made this car very, very enjoyable to drive. And a big thanks to Jim Hannon, Daryl Smith, Trey Beatty, and all the local guys in Hendersonville, Tennessee, who made the engine swap possible 3.5 weeks before Power Tour. That was a big deal. Gotta thank everyone involved with that. Lastly, huge thanks to Natalie, my 12-year-old daughter Natalie. Thanks to my wife for letting me do this. Thank you, babe, I appreciate it. It looked like torture, but we did actually have fun. But that is gonna conclude it. Lastly, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, let everyone know about the channel. That'd be great. For those guys who want even more Mopar content, go over to www.moparconnectionmagazine.com, where new articles are written and published every single day, Monday through Friday, entirely subscription free to you. And until the next video, we'll see you over at the magazine. Marsha made it. Marsha made the Hot Rod Power Tour. Now we just gotta get home. But Marsha made it. We didn't drive the daily driver. We didn't drive Mom's Durango. We didn't steal Big Sister's Lexus. We didn't do it in my truck. We didn't roll over. We did it in a car we built. That is what the Hot Rod Power Tour is supposed to be about. And hopefully there's other tours out there who respect that and honor that, and we might be doing that next year. I might just do Marsha again next year if we can work all the bugs out. There's little, I mean, really small little things. It wasn't anything crazy. So I can't be more tickled. I really think this car did fantastic. On a borrowed engine, no less. So this is great. All right.